Good morning, YouTubers. How are you today? I'm looking at my compost bin and I'll show you what I have growing in there. Look at all these little guys growing in here. These, I believe, are cantaloupe. Because the only seeds that I've put in here recently were cantaloupe. Yep. Seeds will germinate in the compost bin. It was 60 degrees in the shed. It's already rising. Let's see how warm it is in the compost bin here where the seedlings are growing. Okay, 90 degrees here. Yes, this compost bin is doing its thing, even though these little seedlings are growing on top. Well, it's mid-May. I want to give you a mid-May garden tour because this will probably be one of the last days that I'll have all these plants. We're about ready to have our plant swap at the community garden club. So this is what I have at this time of year. These are the pinyon pine seedlings that are going to the ranch. These are the cottonwood cuttings that are going to the ranch. Back in the back is what's left over of the basil. There are some junipers here that may have roots on them that are going to the ranch. So this section here is going to the ranch. Oh, you can really hear the mockingbirds singing today. Well, these are the potato plants, and I'll be harvesting them probably mid to late June. Doesn't the mockingbirds have a wonderful bunch of songs? Next here, we've got the artichoke that just won't quit. There's another artichoke that just won't quit. And I threw in a few lentil seeds there just to put some nitrogen in the soil. Here's the cucumber. Oh, he's doing good. Miss Precious Protein. Hello, Precious. You're such a good girl. Precious is more outdoorsy. She likes to be out and about. And in here, we have the other guys who prefer living the life of luxury. Is that you? You like the cushy cushions? Let's see who else is in here. Let's see here. Yep, there's the other guy. They like the cush being in the car. Okay, in this bucket, we've got the pomegranate tree that came up of its own accord. We've got a tomato, the one and only tomato that made it this year. And what is it? 1.5 inches tall. I think maybe it was my seeds that weren't any good. Because I tried all different conditions. Hot, cold, different soil, different watering. And this is what we got. This is a lentil. Sunflower is looking good. Let me get it from another angle here. There we go. Sunflower. Let's see how the top part's looking. Yeah, looks like a little flower's coming out. One of the corn plants right here. Lots of tassels on top. The one and only pepper plant that made it this far to the middle of May. And it's got a lentil buddy in there too. A little lentil in this one, all happy. He's got the whole bucket to himself. Oh, he does have a little friend here though. There's roly-poly. Okay, over to the other side of the corn. This is the younger of the corn plants. And When I look down inside these little places, I see something down in there, and I think that is going to be the silk coming out of this one. Now the older one, oh, it was so cute this morning. When I came out, there was a giant horsefly just like sleeping right here on the corn plant. And I'm sure that he spent his morning eating those little black bugs, because I don't see any of those little black bugs on this plant. Well, here's maybe one here. But they're almost like a flea. They kind of even jump like a flea. You can smash them with your finger easier. But check out the silk on this one. Here, the dark brown, dried up, is the one that I pollinated heavily the first few days. And now there's new silk coming out. And I've been a little more gentle with this bunch. I get the pollen from up here. And then instead of trying to paint it on there with a Q-tip, I've just been sprinkling it on there, just out of the tray, just letting it sprinkle right on that sticky corn silk. Oh, we got the first blossom on the pumpkin. You can look inside there and see that that is a male. Yep, it's got the pollen. But no females yet. I think the males come out first, actually. We got a little friend here. Let's see if he'll run for us. See it? Oops, my shadow. Hi, lizard. What are you doing? He's just checking everything out. See if I take a step toward him, what he does. Trying to keep my shadow out of the way. Doesn't want to run that way. Hi, he's looking at us. He sees us. We are less threatening than the dog over there that just walked by. The dog will chase him. But he doesn't think that big, tall people will chase him. Let's see if I can get him to move. There he goes. There you go. Okay. See you later. Here we've got the cantaloupe. It's really coming along compared to the little bitty guys in the compost bin. Several blossoms on the cantaloupe. Again, the male flowers came out first. And there's a female. It has the little bulb on it behind the flower. Strawberries. This one's got a berry coming up. I think there's another berry over here. A couple. There's the big one. There's a big one somewhere. Anyway, this is its second round of berries. Here's the hollyhock. I'm debating as to whether I'm going to take the hollyhock to the ranch or not. Not sure. Probably decide in the last couple. No, not the last. The next couple days, I'll be deciding. The purple bean plant. Check it out. There's going to be some purple beans. What a beautiful plant. That one will probably go to the garden club. And he's got a little lentil buddy in here too. So let me take a picture of it from different sides here so you can see all of them. Okay, here is the majority of them. Middle of May. And I'm really quite happy with everything we've got. Gives me an idea of what I'll plant next year. Of course, my goal is to have plants that will produce between October and June in Zone 9. So every year is like a new learning experience. In fact, I saw a cute sign the other day that said, every year in gardening is an experiment. It's always so different. And then this small group over here with the potatoes and the 3 buckets. The oleander's behind. Probably the cucumber will go to the garden club, and the 2 artichokes will stay. I'll try to see if they will if they'll last over the summer. Because even if they die way back from the heat, it's possible that they'll grow again next year. And here's how it looks from this side. Thank you so much for joining me in the garden tour. I really like making these videos for you. See what's going on and to see the progress. It's amazing. Some of the plants just grow day by day. Every day I come out and they're bigger. You can see them growing. So it's really fun this time of year. So I'll see you again next time. Jesus loves you. He's the exact image of the invisible God. He says to ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. He has all the answers. He is the way, the truth, and the life. I'll see you again. Adios. Mwah. Bye-bye.